What's up bafflers, James Woodruff here. Today we're going to unbox and have a first look at one of this year's most anticipated phones. The Galaxy Note 10 is the latest in Samsung's flagship Note series. There's two sizes available, either a 6.8 inch Note 10 Plus or a more pocketable 6.3 inch Note 10, which we'll be unboxing today. Samsung boasts that the Note 10 series is like a computer, games console and a professional camera all in one device. Let's have a look. Parcel number 76. And here we have it, a mysterious cardboard box which says open. So it's a tearaway thing, go like that. I hope for the best. Yep, earthquake camera mode activated. So inside the mystery box we have Samsung. I don't want to tear it, but I guess I kind of have to. And there it is, the Note 10. So a nice S Pen on the box in blue, a nice TechBaffle themed colour. It's not a TechBaffle themed colour, but I like the colour. Speaking of colour, I've ordered mine in Aura Glow. I think all the colours are called Aura something. There's Aura Black in the UK. I think there might be a few other colours in different countries. But I've bought the Aura Glow just because I was curious to see what on earth it will look like. So very nice presentation. Nice minimalistic box. On the back we have Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Samsung Galaxy Note 10. This is the 256GB model. I'm not sure if they do other sizes of memory, but that was the only one that was available at the time. I'm not complaining though, that's a lot of storage. So I was a bit confused by the layout of this box, so I'm just going to voice over this part. So for the screen, it has a 6.3 inch full rectangle or 6.2 inch with rounding corners, Full HD plus dynamic AMOLED display. For the rear cameras, it has a super speed dual pixel 12 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization and f1.5 to 2.4. Plus it has an ultra wide 16 megapixel f2.2 and a 12 megapixel optical image stabilization f2.1. On the front it has a dual pixel 10 megapixel autofocus f2.2 for selfie. It features an ultrasonic fingerprint recognition, an S Pen with air actions. For storage you have 256GB of memory with 8GB of RAM, stereo speakers and earphone sound by AKG. To charge up your Note 10 you get super fast charging, plus fast wireless charging, although the charging pad is required. You also have wireless power share, so you can boast to your friends that you have more battery than them. Plus, you have IP68 water and dust resistance. Now I've got to be honest, the back of this box is a mess. I mean, even going over it now, I'm trying to sort of make sense out of it. It's just like a bleh text. It's a bit difficult to read. So yeah, Samsung, sort that out. This is European SIM card only. So whether you're in Europe or the US or whatever, the link in the description will redirect to your country's website. So let's go and open the box. There we go. So let's go ahead and open the lid. And there it is, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. So here we go. Look at that. That is a sleek and a very slim device. So this is the crazy Aura Glow effect. It glows in loads of different colours, which I thought looked pretty cool. Anyway, we'll put that to one side. What else do we have in the box? Under this flap we have a super fast charger, a nice slimline design with USB-C. What's in this little box? Whoop. It's a USB-C to a full-size USB. That's nice to have included in the box. So this is for your USB OTG. Nice to have that included inside the box. Another mysterious box we have. What? We have a USB-C to USB-C cable, so it plugs in USB-C in the phone, and the charger also has USB-C. Decent length, not too long, so it's easy enough to carry around. And then this thing that came flying out is a USB-C to micro USB. So yeah, it comes with lots of little accessories, which is really nice to have, both the OTG and the micro USB compatibility dongles. And here we have the AKG earphones. So these come in black. Fun fact, it's worth noting that all the accessories apart from the white one, I think, have black accessories. There we go. So here is the AKG earphones. So they come installed with a tip on already, and you also get some different size tips in the box, so you can get the right tip to fit your ear. It has inline volume rocker and a nice braided cable. Don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but it's a really nice braided cable, so it should survive traveling around on the train or whatever and getting knocks and bumps. It feels nice and sturdy. And there we have it. So there's a nice matte finish with a little bit of gloss in this section here, so very classy and minimalistic, very stylish indeed. So the quick start guide goes through a few different things on the phone, such as the package contents, device USB cable, etc. We have the device layout, including the S Pen. We also have the rear camera, although it doesn't actually mention the rear camera layout, but I'll get to that in a minute. Mentions down here that it's an earphone jack / multi-purpose jack, so there's no headphone jack, unfortunately, but you do get some USB-C earphones included, so it's not really a big deal. Also shows the nano SIM card layout, how you can insert the pin. You can accept 2 nano SIMs. In the shipping box you get this little brochure. Let the experts set you up, so you can get the Samsung support to set up your phone if you have any issues with it. And also your gateway to a wider world of Samsung. So if you open up the Samsung Members app on your new device and register to get the most of Samsung, you enjoy special offers, claim exciting rewards from exclusive to Samsung members, get help fast from the Samsung support or Samsung community, and access regular insider news and tips. Got a regional lock guide. It just explains how the SIM card has to be, in my case, a European SIM card, otherwise it won't work. There's a little diagram showing you how to transfer content to your new Galaxy phone. I think it explains why it includes those little adapters in the box, these little things. I thought they were just being nice. They might be being nice, but it means that you can transfer all your data from your previous device to your new Galaxy device. Also, you can use it for a USB flash drive connection, which is handy. That's what the USB OTG is all about. And then you get mouse and keyboard connection as well, so you can just sit there on your phone with your mouse and keyboard, because why not? You also get a warranty card, which goes through all the warranty stuff. The phone's covered for 24 months, battery for 12 months. So let's go ahead and look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. So we have the protection film on, so let's go ahead and take that off. It's so shiny. As you can see, it shines all these different types of colours depending on what kind of light you shine it in. It's pretty crazy. Not sure why they had to put the IMEI sticker on in the middle, but I'll go and remove that. So on the front we also have a screen protector. So now we have the screen in all its glory. The phone is very minimalistic from the front. Yeah, you can just about see that in the camera. So yep, it's nice sort of clean edges on it, and the screen is, I think it's over 90% of the display. Yeah, a lot of the phone is screen. So it's an Infinity O display, meaning that the camera is actually inside the display. It's also a lot smaller than a notch. So at the top you get the nano SIM card tray, and this takes 2 nano SIM cards. At the front camera here, you get the volume up and down keys, as well as the side key, which acts for power and Bixby. On the bottom you get an earphone / multi-purpose jack, which is USB-C. You get the S Pen here, which you just press and it pops out like a little mechanism there, so you know that it's definitely clicked in or out the phone. The fingerprint sensor isn't actually anywhere on the phone because it's an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, so it's actually inside the screen. So it will show you on the interface where to put your finger, and it works like magic really. On the bottom you have a speaker. I don't know if you have any other grills, maybe for microphones and things like that. For this side there's nothing necessarily along there except for the antenna. On the back you get the triple camera setup. So at the top you've got the ultra wide, the second one is a wide angle lens, and then at the bottom is the telephoto lens, so this gives you 2x optical zoom. The good thing about that is that you go from normal to ultra wide if you want to take a picture of a building or something that's really tall. Then you've got the 2x optical zoom as well, so you've got lots of flexibility there. You also have an LED light flash. If you have the Galaxy Note Plus, you also have a depth vision camera. On the normal Note, you don't get this included. So let's go ahead and insert the SIM card. Packaging struggles. Maybe we need to use S Pen to get this out. Yay! So the SIM card goes at the top of the phone. As you can see, it takes 2 nano SIM cards, but no micro SD, I'm afraid. So no expandable storage. Go ahead and put that back in. I think we're now good to go. So this is going to confuse me because my current phone has the power button and all the buttons on the right, yet I think a lot of Samsung products have the buttons on the left. Although I can understand why, because if you're holding it with your right hand, it actually makes sense. In order to operate the buttons, you've got the buttons within reach. Let's go. English, United Kingdom, that's good for me. Check out some info to get started. So you've got the end user license agreement, the sending of diagnostic data, information linking, and receipt of marketing information. And then to read through. I've read through all the information and I'm ready to go. So let's click next. Bring your old data for quicker setup, so you can bring your settings, contacts, apps, photos, music and more from your previous device. So how do you want to connect? Wireless, only available with Samsung Galaxy devices, cable and USB connector, iPhone, Android, etc. Or skip this for now. I'll just do skip this for now. So then you can go ahead and choose a Wi-Fi network. I'll do that later because I've forgotten my Wi-Fi password. But we should be good for 4G. So now we can sign in with our Google account. Choose a backup to restore. So my current phone is a Nokia 7 Plus. So I can go ahead and back up all that data. So you can choose what you want to restore. Apps, call history, device settings, SMS messages, and you can sync all this together. What I'll do, just because I want to start off with a fresh phone, I'll just do don't restore. But if you want to upgrade your phone, I recommend you do restore. I could probably restore it later. So don't restore. So now we move on to protect your phone. So you've got a choice out of face recognition, fingerprints, pattern, PIN, passwords, or not now. I mean, we live in 2019. I don't think there's any reason to pick not now. Face recognition might be interesting, but I'm going to try out the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. So, fingerprints, a quick and easy way to unlock your phone and verify yourself in apps. Your fingerprint data is secured by Knox, which is Samsung's security service. To use fingerprint, you need to set a PIN, pattern, or password first. Go to continue. We'll set a pattern. Now it's time to scan our, I was about to say scan our fingerprint, it's definitely my fingerprint. Now it's time to scan my fingerprint. So you just keep on pressing it when you feel a vibration. It's a very subtle vibration, a little tick. So I need to change the position of my thumb a little bit more to make sure I feel that full diagram. Get a full scan. Reposition your finger each time to capture the edges of your fingerprint. So I just need to make sure I cover it all up. There we go. Fingerprint added. So you can add another fingerprint if you want. It's probably worth adding a lot more of your fingers just for convenience sake. And there we go, the fingerprint is added. Next, your Google Assistant is built into your new phone. So you should be aware of Google Assistant. If not, it's basically a voice assistant where you can tell it to do things like tell me a joke, set a reminder, or make a phone call. So Google Services, so you can choose to back up to Google Drive, use location, allow scanning, so allow apps and services to scan for Wi-Fi networks. The device maintenance, send usage and diagnostic data to improve your Android experience. Install updates and apps. By continuing, you agree that this device may also automatically download and install apps from Google. So obviously you can turn those features on and off depending on what you're interested in. Get recommended apps. So now we sign into the Samsung account. If you haven't created one already, you can create an account, but I've already created one, so I'm good to log in. And there we go. Welcome to Samsung account. Your data will be used according to our privacy policy. To continue, read and agree to the terms and conditions and special terms. So after I've read all that, I'm good to go. Now we move on to Samsung Pay. So you can pay with your phone. Samsung Pay is a simple and secure mobile payment service that is accepted almost everywhere. So you can accept Samsung's Pay terms and services. Can I actually? Yeah, there we go. So we can learn more about their terms and services. After I've read all that, we're good to go. So let's click next. Allow Samsung Pay to make and manage phone calls. Yep, should be good. So you don't have any backups yet. To keep your stuff safe and synced on your devices, keep your stuff safe and synced on all your devices using Samsung Cloud. So you can sync your gallery, other sync data including calendar, contacts, notes and more. Auto backup apps, backup your app data every 24 hours and auto backup files so you can back up music, recordings and documents. Do you know what? I'm just going to turn it all on. Backing things up is always a good thing. Next. And we're all done. Let's go ahead and click finish. So SIM card. Okay. So it's recognized my SIM card. So on the Galaxy Note 10, it accepts 2G, 3G and 4G LTE. Samsung, be quiet. So you can also set up 2 SIM cards if you've got like an international SIM or business SIM. You don't have to have 2 separate phones. Very handy indeed. I think we're all good to go. And there we have it. Look at that wallpaper, that's pretty cool. As you can see, the display, I don't know if the camera is giving it justice, but the display looks amazing. It's so clear and also the colours are really nice and vibrant. So you just swipe up to access your apps. So the Samsung layout means you swipe left and right to go through all your different apps. So pre-installed, there's a few Samsung related things like voice recorder, internet, Samsung Health. It really wants to sing along to the video. So we've got Google stuff, Microsoft apps as well, Play Store, Samsung Pay. You just swipe up to exit. The screen takes up a lot of the phone. If you look how much screen you have on that phone, despite the screen size being bigger on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, the actual phone is smaller. This is what you get for having the screen going across pretty much the entire phone. I think it's, I don't know, it's a high percentage, I've forgotten it. A very high percentage of the phone is screen. So even though it's smaller than this phone, the screen size is actually bigger. So before I do a review video, I'll obviously go through the phone a bit more. I'll just go through it quickly now to go through a few features. But in the review video, I'll go through it in much more detail, and by then I should have a good review on the phone. I do like the size. I was slightly concerned about getting the Note 10 instead of the Note 10 Plus, but it's really nice to hold because one, it's really thin, but despite the screen size and the fact the screen always wants to go to sleep, you don't even think it's a big phone. Despite having a huge screen, the phone actually feels really nice and comfortable to hold. So let's try the fingerprint reader. And it really is as simple as that. That was quick. Wait, let me try that again. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. This is built into the screen, remember? Okay, I didn't. just like that. I mean, that's crazy. Purposely tapping it really quickly just to see if it actually works, and it does really work. So I set up my left fingerprint as well, and there you go, as easy as that. So yeah, I wasn't too sure if the in-screen fingerprint reader would be any good. I was a little bit skeptical, I've got to be honest. My older phone had it on the back, just a normal fingerprint sensor. But yeah, I'm surprised how quick it works. That is really quick. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the camera. Obviously, this is not a good environment for looking at a camera because I'm looking at a table. This is unrelated, but I thought it would be quite a good thing to take a picture of because it's so small. So there is the standard camera mode, and then we can go to 2x optical zoom, and then we can go to ultra wide, which is 0.5. If you look how much in comparison, that's 1x. That's ultra wide. You can fit like almost 2 side by side in that picture. So I'll just take 3 pictures now to compare them. I'll take one of the standard, one of the ultra wide, and one with the 2x optical zoom. So there we have it. That's 1x zoom, ultra wide, and then we have 2x optical zoom, which despite me taking the picture really close up, actually came out really nicely. Also, it's worth noting the selfie camera. This is on default settings. Very nice indeed. But yeah, I know this is really bright lighting, so it's really ideal for taking pictures. But yeah, the colours on that look really nice. Bearing in mind, this is a camera that's built into the screen. That is a good quality selfie. I mean, you can see every single, I'm not trying to do an unbox therapy thing. I don't have the same beard as Lou has, but you can see every single hair. So you also have another button on here. Hello camera. Yeah, it's like an ultra wide mode. So if you want to take a picture with friends, so I'll just take 2 to compare them both. So one with the normal mode, and then one with the friends mode. So as you can see, it manages to fit quite a lot more into the photo, which is quite impressive because it's using the same lens. I'm not quite sure how it's doing it, software trickery, but yeah, it's all very clever. So you have a few other features on the camera, such as live focus. So you can do different live focus effects, like blur, big circle, spin, zoom, and color point. Then you have night mode, if you're taking night shots. So for the night mode, I'll turn the lights off and see if I can still take a selfie. So I don't know how well this is going to work because I've got a very dim light down there, just so it's not completely dark. I don't even know if you can see me in this video, it's pretty dim at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually done quite a good job. Considering how dull it is at the moment, it's actually managed to create some magical light. So yeah, that was actually quite impressive. So we've got live focus. So you can do color point. So what it's done is that it's actually identified the blue TechBaffle. That's actually really cool, I love that. So it's identified like me in colour, and then all the background, if you look at that sort of blue like button that's behind me, is actually all grey. And it's also kind of blurred in the background. That's actually a really cool effect. I like that. So you've got that one, you've got zoom. That creates some, it goes a little bit weird with the blinds behind me, but that's not really a normal environment. But yeah, in the review I'll go over some more of these effects. But in first impressions, it looks really cool. So you can do live focus video as well. As well as a hyperlapse. I have no idea what a hyperlapse is, but yeah. Oh, it's like a time lapse. Oh, that makes sense. It's like really sped up. That looks really funny. Yeah, there's definitely lots of camera features to play with. As mentioned, I'll go through all the camera features properly in my review video. So the S Pen, you just press it like that, and it automatically launches an app. So you can go ahead and type away, or write away. So, TechBaffle. I've already changed the colour from the default. I think the default is blue. That sort of colour is awesome. If you want to write that on your phone, go ahead. So, one more practical use is if you want to use it as a shopping list or something. So say if you wanted to write a list, you wanted to write beans, cauliflower, I've spelled cauliflower wrong. Is there an undo? Oh, there's an erase button. There we go, we need that. Cauliflower, I think that's how you spell cauliflower. And chocolate. Not together, that would be gross. But as you can tell, it's actually really useful just for scribbling some notes, and then you can go ahead and save that. And it's singing to me, hooray! So you can actually get the S Pen to unlock your phone as well. If your phone locks whilst you're using an S Pen, just press the S Pen to unlock it. So you just press this button and it unlocks the phone. Let's give that a try. Okay. Oh, it needs the security. Oh, I get it. There, okay. So yeah, it does wake it up, but obviously you still need the fingerprint to unlock your phone. So do we have any sort of note? Samsung Notes. So select the squibbly one, and then we can write some text recognition. So if you tap this button down here, you can go convert, and it converts it to text, which is really handy. So if you want to do eggs for excellent, I don't even know what I'm writing here. Eggs for excellent explosions. It makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what I'm doing. So all you do is click convert to text, and there you go. It's recognised my terrible handwriting. Actually really impressive. My handwriting is not good at all. Okay, one more thing. This one does actually make sense. So another thing is worth mentioning, as I'm doing this handwriting, it's joined up. Subscribe to TechBaffle. Convert to text. Subscribe to TechBaffle. I'm actually surprised how well that's working. That is pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting it to recognise my handwriting at all. So yeah, you can write your shopping lists and all that kind of thing, and it's quite good if you want to write a few notes and you just want to scribble something down quickly, because it manages to read even the most terrible handwriting. So that's really impressive.
Let's have a look.
So my top camera's battery died. So a single press of the button means you switch to favourite pen or change the brush colour. Then double press is eraser mode. So if you make a mistake, so if you write hello, and if I want to go to eraser, I'll go double click, and it's easy as that. Just get rid of it. As you can see, it's come up with the weather, 20 degrees. That's quite hot for the night time. It's really dark outside. It's 20 degrees. As you can see, it's really nice and fluid to use. Really nice and quick, no problems whatsoever. Swap down for your messages, including your Samsung parcel will be delivered by DPD. And then it's also notifying me again when I'm ready to bring data from my old device. So yeah, that's a brief introduction to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. In my review video, I'll go a bit more in depth over the phone and all its various features. It's way too much to put in an unboxing video, but hopefully it gives you a good first impression on what the phone's like. So yeah, it seems to be really good. I love the quality of the screen and how the screen goes across like the whole front of the phone. I also like how the camera is actually in the middle, so it looks really nice. You've got the curved edges on the phone that look really cool. So yeah, first impressions, I'm actually really impressed. So in a week's time, my review video should be ready. So by then I should be able to get a good feel of the phone, what it's like to use for day-to-day activity, what it's like for battery life, and all that sort of stuff. So don't forget to watch the review video when it comes out. Thanks for watching. Remember, you'll find the best Amazon deals around the world using the Genius link in the description. If you're new around here, hit subscribe and ding the bell icon to never miss out on another video. A true baffler isn't complete without some sweet merch from techbaffle.com/shop. That's all for now. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this video. Any questions, let me know down below. Until next time, follow me at TechBaffle and stay curious at techbaffle.com.